Welcome Brawlers, I'm the Hermit and I hope you're ready for some conniving schemes. Because today we're gonna keep in the hell queue by playing Raffine Scheming Seer. For a white, a blue and a black mana, we get a 1/4 legendary Sphinx Demon with flying and ward 1. But then, whenever you attack, target attacking creature connives X, where X is the number of attacking creatures. So this deck is gonna be all about efficiency, about efficient creatures, efficient spells. And if we have spells that are not longer useful, like Mana Tithe or Force Spike, we can just connect them away, that way growing our whole board. Well, at least one of our creatures. But if that creature happens to be Generous Pop, whenever one or more counters are put on this creature, then we can put a counter on each other creature we control. Our other cheap creatures that are going to be benefiting from the counters are Esper Sentinel. By increasing its power, we're gonna be taxing our opponent more, essentially meaning we're gonna draw more cards. Fair can protect a creature and put the counters he has onto them. The Architect is just a flying threat, a little similar to Mockingbird, but we can cast it for whatever mana value we want, so that we can copy another creature. Mausoleum Wanderer acts as a counter for instant or sorceries, and our opponent has to pay based on the creature power. We also have a couple of Goyfs, Nether Goyf, Barrow Goyf. Not only do they grow with Raffine, but whenever we discard the cards to conniving, they are also gonna be getting even bigger than just the counters we have. Recon, we don't take that much advantage of Heroic, but we just can tap her, remove back +1 counter from her to draw a card. I think we only have one double strike creature, and it's Captain Everheart. It taxes our opponents for the spells they draw this turn, but it also gives us a discount for spells drawn this turn, so if we connive, we're gonna be getting new cards, and those cards are gonna be cheaper. Then we have Psychic Frog. We also run 3 more creatures that have protection for other creatures: Pippin, Mother of Runes, and Giver of Runes, and I already mentioned Fair. We also have, like I said, cheap interaction, Portable Hole, Sim Rip, can deal with non-land permanents with mana value 2 or less, Spell Snare, Stealth Scording for countering small stuff, Wash Away, Bloodship Thirst, Cut Down Fatal Push, even Mind Spike and Thoughtseize. And if we happen to see something big from our opponent, or we just want to get some value back, we have Reanimate. Our biggest creature is gonna be Solitude at 5 mana, or even just Reanimating Raffine. Losing 3 life, it's pretty much nothing to us. Then at 3 we have some disruption for our opponent, even Interrupter, Spell Queller. When they enter, they exile a spell, Spell Queller. Whenever the Queller dies, they can recast it, and the Interrupter, they can recast it starting next turn, but they need to pay 2 generic mana to do so. We also have a couple of card draw creatures in Geeks, Enduring Curiosity, and Diviner of Fates. Whenever we discard a card, then we get to seek another card. This ability only triggers once each turn. So that's the deck. Now let's head into the queue and connive against some opponents. Against Nashi, I think we need something cheaper we can cast. Mulligan again. Esper Sentinel and Hydroponics Architect. Unfortunate that we need to crack the fetch here, but it's definitely worth it. Also, we need another either blue source or white source for Raffine. Hopefully we get it. There we have it. We play this. It seems like opponent might want to remove our Sentinel. Or maybe they want to ramp. Could be. Now, since they are keeping up one mana open, we will go like this, then get an island with this. An island just like that. Forest or plains. We have a plains. And we discard Nethergoyf. A Kick Frog, another nice combo with Diviner of Fates. Toxic Deluge, X4. Guess we play Raffine. And we're not that worried because all of this essentially draws a card. One from Toxic Deluge, one for the land we got, and the Conjuring one also counts. So technically their Deluge was card disadvantage. Here, I think we played the Psychic Frog. Keep up opposition agent. But we should attack first. Triumph. Yeah, let's discard the Triumph. Planar Genesis. So now if our opponent wants to get Partic or their fetch lands back, we can Position Agent. The only problem is if they are running for some reason some Planeswalkers, Triumph was probably not the best choice to discard. Let's do this. And the Architect. Opponent plays Nashi. What is the play now? I think we want to keep this flying. Attack with everyone, put the counters on the spirit. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, I'm within the land, so yeah, like this. Okay, so they trade for their commander. And I guess we pass. That's 1, 2. Now we can play the captain also, so let's go for it. Then our Genesis again. Sure, I think it's better to keep up memory lapse here. Yes. Okay. Now let's lapse that. Mana leak. But that means now they need to bounce. Probably the captain. No, wherever they bounce, it's not good enough, I think. Because this can get bigger and just... Or maybe this is Feral Push. That could be it. Oh. And... we didn't have the colors. Yep. Okay. Didn't matter, opponent conceded. But yeah, Auto Tapper, they needed to use this guy instead of the island. So, GG's either way. There be. We need to start with the tap land. That way we can get to the flow. The frog and then Diviner. If we just get Diviner out with the frog, we can discard one card during our turn, one during our opponent's. And if they play a Mana Dork here, maybe we instead play Beastbinder. Let's go for the frog. So now I think we play the Beastbinder. If we get... Okay, never mind. We should play Diviner. And that is why. Well, though I guess that couldn't counter the Beastbinder. Let's try to cut down the Revi. So that's probably a creature counter spell. So not quite, but still. No, I guess that would make Beastbinder able to resolve. Yeah, they're gonna tap one of our lands. We're okay with that. Elvish Mystic. They untap their land. Birds of Paradise. And this is the best we can do, making the Revi do pretty much nothing. But also not removing it entirely. Mother of Runes. Goodbye to Mother. Wandering Emperor.
Now you've done it. Hat's coming off.
They make a samurai, we Peter's Triumph.
I guess that's it then. Keep watch for intruders.
Let's play Raffine now. Mystic Snake. Royalty from opponent. Guess we want to kill solo team. A little bit loses soon. We go to 5. Guess it depends on what we draw. No, we probably lose now. Yeah, because we can only block 4 damage. Opponent has 4 damage. Or they could also have removal, I guess. Yep. GG's. Roscoe. Do we need to make this the tower? Oh, we will resolve Raffine. Of course, Marauder. Yeah, that one hurts. Reanimate in time. Is here we play the Wanderer attack. What opponent has that we can heist on Earth? Tail's End. Yeah, we let it go, I guess. Toxic Deluge, let's try to counter that. Here it's Raffine time. Decline. Let's invasion here, see what they have. Triumph unable to scream. Over. We play the apparition. And we exile their clock. Malcolm. I think opponent should take on making here. Not ideal, but let's go ahead and attack. Now Roscoe costs 8. They do have a big attacker. Oh, that's Roscoe again. Guess we need to see what we draw, otherwise we just lose. GG's. In and Bonder Prodigy. Guess we just need to see what we get with our surveil. Here we need to invasion. Thoughts is probably. Relic, they have enough mana for Fierce Empath. What do they get? I think we need to find a way to kill McKinnon. Colossal Sky Turtle. Yeah, this one is unfortunate. Okay, so that was not horrible for us, which means we get Raffine, play Mother of Runes, and now we have the Light Shield Array back. Unfortunately, opponent has the ability to activate Kinnan now. But maybe Shieldred is good enough. Or maybe we don't Shieldred actually. Protect Mother. Yeah, sadly here we need to kill Kogla because they can bounce. Oh right, they didn't have enough mana. They need 2 mana. Why? What am I doing? Spiral push, Kinan here. So they can activate Thrasios just once. Or Breaker Horror. One, two. Here the game is hanging by the thread of these 2 counter spells. Breaker can't be countered. Gilded Goose. Here we will use protection from green to get some damage through. Then we just attack with everyone. Okay. Yeah, I guess we were gonna deal at least 10 damage, then we had the counter spells and was not gonna be able to resolve their Breaker Horror, I think. GG's. Hmm. We need another white source, otherwise it's just an instant concession, I think. I guess the plus side is Raffine is a 4 toughness, 4-1. So it's a decent blocker at least. Chandra.
I knew you needed my help.
Here we first Totsis. Oh, there's Chandra.
Yup, you're going down. This'll be easy.
Guess we should exile the Chandra then. Maybe we can afford to let it live another turn.
Is that all you got?
That goes back.
This is gonna hurt.
Dragavan. I think we block it. Think this is okay. But do we want to triumph Chandra or Cost?
If there can be no victory, Then I will fight forever. We have the high ground.
Today's my lucky day.
Soul ashes and rust.
We kill Chandra. Do we get something good? Void Walker.
Guess you don't need me anymore.
Barbarian Ring to kill the Void Walker. They get sovereignty. I guess they cannot play it. It's double very safe proof too. And we lose. GG's. Raxa. Yeah, we have Nether Void to start, so. And then it's just the right size for Skullwing. We need to dodge a Wrath here, and I think from then we might be really good shape. Copia. Down in the low. Guess then I want to play Simrip. And the captain. What do we need now? Oh, fatal push on the captain. That's not the worst. Fail Queller. Or more? Oh, we have only 3. So we else end that. Alexa. Instant creature land. Goodbye, Pippin. Drop the little guy. We discard this too. If this is a Draxa, opponent will lose 2 remand. It is. They still draw all their cards, but now we have enough. Yep. They were gonna be at 9, but we had 9 already on board. GG's. And another Raffine. I think we will try to Mind Spike. Hopefully we get something good. And then we also play Hopeful Initiate. The Initiate will attack on turn 3 with Raffine, so that should be fun. Kind of Souls from opponent. Hydroponics and Esper. I guess I feel better about killing the architect. Opponents are Juggernaut Peddler. Equals Surveyor and Emperor of Bounds. Here we have the advantage, I think. They need another land. No blocks. Now we have 2 pieces of removal, so we should be okay. Emperor of Bones. So Endure, making a token, we don't block. We need 4, so this is gonna name Sphinx. Okay, so opponent goes for Raffine. Do they make a spirit or put another counter on the Surveyor? Counter so that they can buff it. Earth Endemic. Mm. Okay, that is a nice block. We will protect from blue. That way opponent doesn't gain any life. Ooh, that is a bolt. Attack. Yep, GG's, we have it. All the way down to 4 life. I guess they didn't find what they were looking for. We still have a counter spell, so good games, Raffine. And that's it for today's video. The only adjustments I would suggest are some of the cheaper creatures. Maybe you can play some more taxing creatures. Athalia maybe could be. Though instead of maybe even Fair, I also were not. Yeah, I also wasn't too convinced about. So that's gonna be it for today's video, and I guess at the end of it I wasn't too convinced about some of our 1-drops, hopefully Initiate and Fair. Maybe we could have some more utility creatures out of it. We could also replace Mind Spike for other counter spells and removal spells. Something like Eliminate, because we did happen to run into a bunch of Ragavan, so I got some of those matches, but if you are just against Ragavan, you just need 1 mana ways to deal with it. Even, yeah, at the very least I think I should add Patriot's Humiliation, so I will do that. It's gonna be in the description, in the deck list that I post in the description. So as for the video, thank you for watching. I'm the Hermit, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.